Henry and I are back in the Daybreak Kitchen with Chef Sebastian from Memorial Health System and the Changed Plate. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thanks for having me back.
I am looking forward to it.
Yes, and I know we've talked a lot about school starting back up and doing these easy meals. And I see we have something fun to cook up. Can you explain what we're going to be doing today?
Sure. So, like you said, back to school, easy midweek meal, one pan. So we're going to do braised chicken thighs with kale and white beans. We're going to serve it over some fresh sweet cornbread. So easy to fill up, easy one big pot to feed the whole family.
Easy, especially if it's like a busy night, you have like soccer practice, and it's going to be a lot healthier than ordering a pizza to go.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so what are we going to get started with first?
So first thing, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to have you mix up our cornbread. Okay. That way you can get that mixed up, get it into the oven.
Great. So walk me through some of the things that we're going to be combining here.
So this is just all-purpose flour and cornmeal you can go ahead and add in.
Okay, we'll do that. And these are things you can find at most grocery stores?
Absolutely. Go into your baking aisle and they'll have everything. It's all basic. We're going to add a little bit of baking powder.
Okay.
And we're going to add our sugar, and it has a touch of salt in it. So we'll go ahead and I'll have you mix up those dry ingredients real good.
Alrighty. So far we're doing so good. I haven't messed up anything yet, so we're doing good.
All right, so all we're going to add in is some milk.
Okay.
And we have an egg and some butter.
Right.
So we'll always mix our dry ingredients first, then add in our wet and make our, kind of be like a thick pancake batter consistency there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, and then just whisk it all together?
Whisk it all together.
So while she's whisking all that together, what do we have over here?
We'll start our main portion of our dish here. So we're going to take some chicken thighs. If you want to go ahead and grab some oil, just a couple squirts of oil there.
Making sure I have the right end.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw our chicken thighs in, get just a nice sear on those.
Okay.
So when we're going to sear, and then we'll add everything else, and we'll finish it in with our beans in that. But just so everyone knows, we want to make sure our chicken will be 165 degrees when we're finished. Always make sure you have that 165 on any poultry. Make sure it's done so we're safe. And
yeah, you want the chicken completely cooked through.
Absolutely. Any poultry, 165.
Okay. Magic number, 165.
165. All right, is there anything else we need to do right now to get started?
Nope, just if you want, pour your batter into our baking pan here.
Okay. Let's
nice
see.
Disposable, so that way, you know, least amount of dishes for the middle of the week.
We love that. We love ease. All righty. And then how long will we be putting this in for?
Be about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Best way to check is put a toothpick in through the center, make sure it doesn't come out wet batter, and that's it.
Perfect. Well, I think we are going to be cooking these down a little bit more.
Yes.
Yep.
And then when we come back later, we're going to see our final product and do our finishing touches.
Yes, I am looking forward to that, but of course, we'll have more on Daybreak right after the break.
We are back here once again in the Daybreak Kitchen to see what we've been cooking up. So we've had our cornbread, and so how long was that?
About 20, 30 minutes,
okay,
just until it comes out clean, 350.
Perfect, and then we've had our chicken, and what was that again?
So medium to high heat to get the sear off. I'm gonna have my partner over here help me finish it off.
All right, so what do we need to do now?
So you're gonna just throw in your garlic there.
Okay, my garlic first.
Yep.
Garlic.
Throw that in.
Yep. We'll give it a little mix around with your chicken there. Just until that garlic gets fragrant. So once your garlic's fragrant, we're gonna go ahead and add liquid. That way we don't burn our garlic. So you're gonna go ahead.
No one likes burnt garlic.
No. Just till it's nice and fragrant. It only takes a minute. So you can go ahead and add in our chicken stock.
Chicken stock, which is this.
Yep.
I love that it's all in one pot.
It's super easy,
Yeah.
easy
And it'll
clean
be
up.
easy to clean.
Yep. So go ahead in with our beans.
Beans.
And what type of beans are these?
Just cannellini beans, white beans.
Okay.
You could switch out for anything that you like. This is my favorite to use, especially with this one.
So
Stir that up, and then we're just going to add our seasoning there. We have some oregano and salt and pepper.
Okay, so which one should go in first?
So we'll add our seasoning, and we'll add your kale. Oh, big one.
Oh, big one.
Big one. Lots of greens.
Yes, which I know, especially I'm sure some parents out there know that you always want to try to get in the greens where you
then
can.
This next?
That'll be our parsley to finish with. So we're just going to throw in some lemon wedges there.
Throw them in there?
Yep.
Ooh.
We'll just spread those out. Let you mix all that together.
Mix that in right here, making sure
Yes.
the kale gets in as well.
They'll
It's
wilt
already
real
looking
fast.
so
You still
good.
get a little crunch. This is an
Actually,
easy way.
crunchy kale is pretty good if you've ever put it in the oven.
Yeah.
It's pretty delicious.
Yep, kind of like kale chips.
Kale
Yeah.
chips, yes.
This is a
They're
really good way to
actually-
sneak the greens in on the kids too.
I know.
Trust me, a little bit of sea salt and kale in the oven, and everybody will be flocking to eat some of that.
And it
so.
seems like we have a little bit of everything in there as well.
Getting it a little messy,
It's all right.
but it is the kitchen. It's okay to get a little messy in the kitchen.
All right, so all we're going to do is add a little dash of white cooking wine to finish here.
Okay.
And then we'll bowl it up. So you can either serving as, of course, your choice of cornbread on the side, and a nice bowl of your chicken and beans and greens, or serve it over cornbread. I know this area, soup, beans, and cornbread's really
Yes.
big.
Yes.
So this is kind of a healthier play on that. So
My
I'll go
grandma
ahead.
used to always make that growing up. It was so good.
Go ahead and give you guys. We got our chicken thigh there.
Ooh,
Make sure you get some beans.
that is a good looking bowl.
A little bit of that lemon.
Oh,
And this was super easy. There wasn't
Oh.
really much to it. The ingredients were super simple and it didn't take long at all.
I mean, you can see how much is on the table.
Yeah.
Really not a lot.
Yeah, and it's making a whole bunch. So, like we said, definitely great for the family on the go. Definitely great to make and then have some leftovers for later. So I think overall it's a win-win.
I know it is a big win, but obviously we'll know it's a win when you take a bite of it.
Yes, so we're going to have all this in our online article as well with the ingredients and our cooking instructions. So if you need to go there and look for that, you can.
I know everything's going to be up on our website.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming in again. We really,
Thanks
really
for having me
appreciate it.
again.
And I'm going to take a big old bite of this cornbread, Henry. I'm going to do it. I'm going to let you know it.
Is it good?
Yeah,
good job.
that's really
You
good.
made it.
That's really good. All right, well, thank you. We'll have more coming up on Daybreak.